What's up, boys? Checking in from Washington, D.C. It's one of my favorite cities. I'm part of Meta's Small Business Leaders Network, and as a small business owner, I occasionally get opportunities with Meta to see their newest products, figure out what their latest initiatives are, see how AI is going to be changing the world. And so I'm in here at DC and want to check in with you guys. I have a sick video lined up for tomorrow, so make sure that you've liked and subscribed and all that stuff. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about AI in sales, and it's going to be a banger for sure. On the flight over here, I did have the chance to pop open a book called The AI Edge. It's from Jeb Blount and Anthony Iannarino. You can check him out on LinkedIn. Anyways, the book was great. I finished almost the whole book. I'm actually surprised how fast of a reader I am when I'm not distracted by Claude Cowork interrupting me every 5 minutes to just complete tasks. Again, this is something I've been talking about a little bit recently. In this new AI world, it feels like I'm constantly context switching. I'm switching between AI tool to AI tool and calendar to calendar, meeting to meeting, email to email. I feel like I'm just got this army of AI bots that I have to keep busy all the time. But in any event, I thought the book was great. And there was one takeaway I thought was hyper relevant to the world we're living in right now. And, because I don't want to be a doom and gloom guy that gets on here and just says AI is the end of the world. I think AI actually is going to bring on so much opportunity, more opportunity than you and I can even imagine. But there was a point made in the book I thought was really hyper relevant, and that is the concept that going into the AI revolution, there's three types of people. There are going to be the people that are displaced, there are going to be the people that are controlled, and there are going to be the people that are enhanced. And this is, I think, a question we all need to ask ourselves, because the reality is if you don't use the tools at all, if you don't use AI at all, you're probably going to be displaced. You're just not going to be able to keep up and compete with the people that are using the tools. If you just let AI replace all of your function and you lose your own sense of self-worth and respect and relevancy, well, then you end up being controlled by the AI. The AI just tells you what to do and it completes all your tasks for you, and then where are you left? That's no good. And then there's going to be the guys like you and me who are enhanced by the AI. We find the places where AI can really make us more effective and more efficient. And I'll give you a perfect example. When I landed at Reagan International here earlier today, I got a message from a young woman who I was in a meeting with yesterday, and she said, "Mark, we've got our a video shoot planned with the client here later today, and I just wanted you to send me over the list of all the priorities for that shoot itself." And I said, boom, gotcha, bet. And I went into my meeting recorder. I use Fathom. It is by far my favorite meeting recorder. It is awesome. If you do any Zoom calls, you should definitely be using Fathom. It's a game changer. I popped open my Fathom recorder, ask it to summarize the key takeaways for the top videos and some sample hooks and scripts and calls to action that the client could use. Fathom broke it all down for me. I sent the list over to the videographer who's going to be performing the shoot. And I said, here's a recording of everything we talked about, and here is a list of the specific videos that we need shot. Boom, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Before I had even gotten my luggage off of the airplane, I had already solved that problem. She said, "Mark, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I needed. I can't wait to handle the shoot with Brandon tomorrow." So was able to make the videographer happy. I'm happy. I don't have this thing in the back of my mind thinking about it anymore. The AI took care of it all for me. So super stoked about that. And again, guys, this is an example where I had to have the meeting, but I used AI not to replace my value, not to displace my value, not to control me, but actually enhance me. So it's just one thing that's off my list. And another key concept here from this book, and again, I'm gonna go into it tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is gonna be really good, guys. We're gonna be walking around the Capitol Mall talking about how AI can enhance. But the other kind of concept here that I think a lot of people maybe take for granted is time. It is the most valuable resource that we have. And that, my friends, is, I think, where AI gives us the most promise. When we can use it wisely, we can use it intelligently, we can buy ourselves so much time, the most valuable resource that we have. Listen, guys, I got a huge week planned. We've got some great videos planned. I'm again here with Meta and going to be speaking to some Congress people, and just getting a feel for what's coming next in the AI world. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, you know what to do, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. See ya, peace.